When we compare theratogs to Spio orthoses, there are several differences and some similarities. One has to do with the fact that it's much less bulky. It's a very, very easy to wear, directly against the skin, comfortable to wear under normal clothing, that it doesn't look therapeutic. It gives a very precise, intimate type of compression. And because the cylindrical compression is aligned in a certain way, if the person rotates out of midline, either the trunk or the limb, there is a tension that develops in the fabric, and it has to be tight enough so that that happens, that it doesn't move on the skin. With that, you see that there is this sensory pull back to a more neutral or balanced position in the body. When we compare theratogs to Spio orthotics, there are some similarities and a number of significant differences. The similarity has to do with the fact that both are systems that are kind of based on some deep pressure compression. The difference has to do with the objective behind the therapeutic tool. Theratog is designed as a stabilization and force-inducing orthosis. So the body components are designed to give some stability, and they restrict motion much more than Spio, but they do provide that stability. And then the strapping mechanism is designed as a counter pull to the typical pattern of stereotypical spasticity or abnormal motion that is seen with that child. With Spio orthosis, the objective is to give power to both the biomechanical alignment and stability and to the neuropostural and sensory control that provides as well. The Spio orthosis is much more intimate and acts as a functional exoskeleton for the body. It breathes much better because of the nature of the material. In fact, if you wave your hand, you can feel through the material the air brushing. It does not generate heat in the same way as theratogs, and it allows much freer motion in all three planes to occur. Then the compliance, parental compliance, is much better in general with Spio orthosis, and is easier for parents to put on because they don't have to remember exactly the angle of pull and the amount of pressure that is built into the orthosis. Another advantage is it's less expensive. So there are a number of other lycra compression systems, including GPS, DMO, and upsuit. And this system is really based on panels of compression and, again, counter rotation to abnormal movements. The material is a little stiffer, and there are many seams, and it makes the orthosis not have as much growth potential as the Spio orthosis. The person doesn't have the same freedom of motion, especially in triplanar motion. The objective is to counteract what is thought to be an abnormal synergy of movement and to stabilize. That piece is the same. But for Spio orthosis, the objective again is to help the person to find active midline, active stability, and to permit as much as possible active triplanar motion, and to use the memory of that material to teach the motor system how to recover balance, how to stabilize, how to move in such a way that the system maintains activity. So all of the other compression products that we've been talking about are customized specifically for children, which to a certain extent limits their growth possibilities. And Spio orthotics are now off the shelf in a variety of sizes and grow well with the children for often 1 year or more, and that is very parent friendly.